Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Welcome to Lotusbloom Gaming. Forgot who I was there. Um, we're going to be doing some Commander today. We have some amazing friends of mine. We have Josh, we have Rain, and we have Chris Ravello, who should die first. Hi, Ashen.
Oh
And
God, we haven't even started the game yet. Come on.
unfortunately, there is no plane chase today. It needs some work.
What are you on about? It worked so well last week.
I know. I need to. I've been working on it, but it's not ready to go again. And obviously, changing to Mondays, I have less time to work on it. But yeah, we're going to go round with Josh rolling the highest dice, explaining what the deck does, all the links where to find them, and a little about them and what the deck does. So I'll pass it over.
Absolutely, thanks, Lotus. Yeah, so hi, I'm Josh. You can find me on the internet at Prince of Bealtan. And it's a good thing I'm going first because my deck might be maybe the most straightforward to explain. I'm playing Edgar Markov. Over this side of the table, we're playing in 2017, and we're playing the Eminence Commander. The deck is vampire just as a theme. We're going to play a lot of vampires. We're going to swing, be a little bit aggressive, and try and overwhelm the board with a mechanic that has not seen the light of day since 2017, and for good reason.
I was about to say, I wonder why that happened.
Oh no. Maybe they couldn't make it powerful enough.
It was definitely the wizard one.
Yeah,
I broke it.
I
Wizards
love
and
that
cats.
one.
That's what everyone talks about. Yeah, yes,
It
the
was
wizards
so
and the cats.
powerful. It's so powerful. No one can remember the name or the effect. I remember the cat one because it gave +3/+3.
The other one
Three.
was when a wizard entered the battlefield, you could pay one, and then you'd make a copy of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, when I'm not playing
Or two.
very, very popular decks, you can find me writing articles for EDH Rec about less popular cards.
when he's not playing with toy soldiers as well.
When I'm not playing with toy soldiers as well, yes, God, I do them all. Do them all.
How does he afford all these wonderful toys?
Because he doesn't
I
eat.
don't know. Yes. I just realised I'm meant to be playing, aren't I? Meant to be.
I mean,
Yes.
go for it.
You can
Yeah,
pass
right.
turn if you want.
Ooh, thanks for
do.
this Prime sub, Ashen. That's 7
I'm
months in a row
going
you've
to-
done that.
Play a Mana Confluence. Play a Vicious Conquistador. Trigger Edgar. Get a 1/1 vampire. I'm gonna lose a life.
And that's why the deck is
Yeah.
unanimously hated.
Pass the turn.
Hi, so I'm finally fixed. Finally fixed.
Oh, I just noticed.
Yeah, I'm actually on brand after weeks of trying. It was fixed on my actual like Wizards account, but Google was remembering for whatever reason, so I basically had to like purge the entire like accounts from all my cookies and caches and stuff. And so now I'm actually a woo rain a woo. So that's good. That's great.
Woo woo.
And so if you who what's this? Yeah, so if you want to find me, yeah. For me? Is it for me? No. If you want to find me, that is how. Awu Rain, my Twitter and YouTube kinda. And also I have a blog which is called The Land of Aporia. And I'm playing the second most broken Eminence mechanic, but you know, only behind Oops All Vampire Tokens. The Dragon, it is very much just value engine. Basically, every dragon I play costs 1 less to cast, just for nothing. Even the command zone, that's how Eminence works. And then if I can get him off, even though he is a 9-drop,
Please don't get him off on stream. That'd be messy.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
it
I'll leave that to
begins,
you.
doesn't it?
That's on your brand. Basically, it has these the text which just reads, "If you attack, you win." I'm paraphrasing, but that is basically how the Dragon works. So I'm going to draw for turn, which is usually a good start. And I'm going to be the 5-color tryhard and open with a Windswept Hearth. And I will pass as I sack it and go get a Triome, basically. I'll let you guys know when I do that, but I lose 1 life and I go get a Triome.
Okay.
So
Unless you all want to watch me do that and just wait, because
No, we know you cheat.
we'll move on. Okay, cool.
Yes. Hello, I'm Revelo, aka Chris, back for another round of torture and torment. And because the millennial state of being is being dead inside, I'm running I'm running Tormod and Ghost Ramirez Di Pietro as a Dimir Reanimator deck. So I want to be discarding cards to my graveyard or sacrificing things into the graveyard to draw and hopefully draw cards off it, and then using Tormod and Ramirez to get them back out and create a load of zombie tokens. So pretty straightforward. A few shenanigans in there. So I will crack on, and I will start with a command tower and pass.
Okay, so I'm the hostess with the mostess. I'm gonna draw because Let's just start by playing this because I'll forget to actually play my land for turn otherwise. Skybridge Tower. So you can find me at Lotusbloom Gaming on YouTube, on Twitter it's Lotusbloom MTG, and you can find me here or my Discord. I am playing Eleminster, and as you're right, Ashen, this is a new one. I finished it today. I've been brewing it over the last 3 days, and I want to say it's budget because it's only $20. This whole deck cost me $20 to build, and yes, I know your commanders cost more than the whole deck.
Forget commanders, the land I just put in my graveyard costs more than that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Mine's perfectly fair, fun magic. I don't know what you're talking about.
There we go.
We'll
commanders
see about
plural.
That. But basically, I'm just going to try and make a lot of blue fairies and scry a lot. And have a surprise win con in there, which you probably might not see coming.
It's a secret tool that will help us later.
Yes.
I highly doubt that us in that statement, Revlo. Also, I got the Zagoth Tryon.
Okay. Ooh, that land's probably worth more than my deck.
Yeah.
My new target for a new deck is $15. Funny you should say that. I'm building what's called as a found deck, which is just I'm going through a common box and building a deck out of commons. And uncommons,
awesome.
I'm really sorry.
I was going to say, do you want to just play Pauper EDH?
No.
You might not have heard this about me, but I'm a bit of a fan of Pauper EDH.
These people live like common cards.
So, yep, I'm going to play this Skybridge Tower tapped because it's a great dual land and draws cards later, and I'll pass the turn.
Oh, so that's the one too.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna lie, Josh, that is probably the cutest vampire I've ever seen.
It's like literally doing uwu. Uwu vampire.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my stick.
Okay, I'm going to play a Voldaren Estate as land for turn.
What's he gonna do next?
Right.
Then I'm going to move to combat, and I think that we should all start the game at 39 life. So I'm going to send a 1/1 at each of you guys, Lotus and Rev. On attack, we're going to have another trigger from Vicious Conquistador, and each opponent is going to lose 1 life.
Fantastic.
Don't worry, my math's already out, but I've got paying lands, so...
No, math is for blockers, so you haven't got to worry about it.
It is, that's true. Anyway, I'm going to lose 2 life, because I've got the most painful lands out of my deck so far. And I'm going to cast Vampire Socialite. It's Menace, ETB, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on each other vampire I control.
I'm not sure I like this.
As long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire I control enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. So, the little vampire that could, Vicious Conquistador, and our brand new Hypography vampire is going to enter...
Like expressionist vampire, abstract vampire.
Vampire eating egg.
I'm going to pass from there.
I like how pre-live I mentioned to someone hating that commander, and I'm like, I wonder why. It seems fair.
He seems pretty decent.
Yeah.
Wipe out.
Dearie me. I'm going to play a Stomping Ground and pass.
Okay.
Lightning Bloom Gaming.
Is is that like your slightly less well known cousin?
That's my mono red burn cousin.
Ah.
I'll play a snow covered swamp, then I will pass the turn. Sorry, not pass turn. Tap 2, and I'll play Talisman of Dominance, and I will pass the turn.
Are you sure you're passing the turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pass on it.
I will play an island. And I will quite happily pass. I'm hoping that... so I have a little bit of Patreon each month because some of my friends actually support me on Patreon. So I'm hoping to upgrade my lighting at the end of this month because there's a little bit of glare.
Hey, drawing.
And now, is he drawing a card or drawing another token?
Keep him guessing. I'm going to play this Haunted Ridge as land for turn. And then going to move to combat. And, well, I guess I'm going to hit everybody. So, how's about we have 2 vampires at Rain and a vampire each at you guys.
So is that 3 do I take, or what's this creature? What am I taking?
So everyone's going to lose 1 from Vicious Conquistador's attack trigger.
Okay.
So
I'm losing
then
5 then.
You've got 2 2/2s, Rain, and each of you have a 2/2.
So I take 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christ.
As soon as you put a big Durgan down, you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to get Wrath of God, and then I'm back to back to basics. I'm going to play a Pitiless Pontiff, make another Vamp. They will both enter with 1/1 counters as opponents have lost life this turn. I'm going to pass then.
Is that Sorin?
This is, God, it's one we tried to preserve. It's meant to be Alucard from Castlevania.
You should put it in an inner sleeve.
I was thinking Alucard from Helsing, and I mean like Ultimate Abridged Helsing.
Oh, yeah, he's just so pretty, so that's why. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Sacred Foundry and then pay 3 for a Urza's Incubator. Declaring vampires? No, declaring dragons. Pass turn.
Ravello might be killed first. You never know.
I feel like we're all just gonna die at the same time, like next turn, probably. It's feeling that way.
Maybe.
I mean, I got away with dying first against Amy Cryptic and Ellie on the weekend by virtue of just popping down a Teferi's Protection and letting the other 2 die first.
Nice.
Are you doing anything else, Rain?
No, I'm tapped out and I pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have a 0 cost in there somewhere.
Yeah, I wish. I mean, actually, to be fair, there might be. What's his face? The do I have all the land types? I do. So if I had that, what's he called? Drago, he would be free. So, but I don't, sadly. I wish I did. A blocker would be nice right now, but.
I mean, you've always got your face.
I think that's the opposite of what I just said.
I'm gonna tap 3 and bring out Ramirez. Then, you know what? Because I haven't been hurt enough already, I'm gonna punch myself in the face to tap in Tasma Dominance for blue. I am going to brainstorm. 2, 3.
It's a very lovely brainstorm.
Thank you.
And I blind as a back, and I can't even make out what brainstorm that is.
It's a blue
it's
one.
That can go back.
Boo. Just you wait until I get more mana.
Yeah, I'll do that. Brainstorm goes to graveyard.
Well, your dragons are now what? 2 cheaper? 3 cheaper?
No, well, in total 3 cheaper. Yeah, every dragon costs 3 colorless mana less to cost.
Okay.
Cost to cast.
Cast
Okay,
to cost.
I will pass the turn.
Okay, I will just draw. I will play another island. And with that, I'm sitting quite happy. I'm going to pass.
Happiness? We're not here to be happy. We're here to be brutally slaughtered by sexy vampires. Wait, that sounds great. Let's cheer up.
I was gonna say some.
Why do you think I'm happy?
I was always more team Jacob.
Okay, guys, the great equalizer has happened. I'm going to not play a land. Oh dear, right.
It's happened.
It's happened. Okay.
It begins.
So here's what I will do. I will swing 2 vampires at each of you, because I am a fair and benevolent vampire.
So that's
So
going to
are
be
we all 5 apiece, or is there anything different?
It would be
starting?
5. The Pitiless Pontiff and Alucard are going at Rev, and the other 2/2s are going at Lotus and Rain.
Okay.
So if Rev doesn't block, it'll be 6.
What's the PT of your vampires?
So one's a 2/2. One is a 3/3 that has an activated that says I can sack another creature to give it Death Touch and Indestructible until the end of the turn.
I will block the 2/2, the generic 2/2, with my 2/3.
Yeah, sounds good. Cool.
So-
No effects there. No sneakies.
Cool.
Cool. So
I did not expect. I was expecting some kind of tomfoolery, shenanigans.
I will then pay 1 for this Vampire Cutthroat,
What's
Ooh,
that
which
one
is
do?
a 1/1 with Skulk and Lifelink.
Oh.
And it will enter with Alucard again with a 1/1 counter.
Yeah, it is.
I'll
very
pass that.
Very unfortunate missing a land drop. Then again, I mean, like the game we were playing last week, I was in a similar boat, but then it didn't. I say a similar boat. I wasn't for long because.
Yeah, it can happen at times. Just when
No.
I always feel you have a really good, you're like a strong start, and then it's like, oh, there's your comeuppance. You missed your
Yeah.
lands.
But I was never punished because it was the episode with the planular dice, and it landed on creatures copied basically when the ETB.
Oh, you had
Ah.
So it was-
double
so
blooming
it's like,
dockside.
lol, 2 docksides for the price of 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was filthy. I'll draw for turn. Ooh, I've got a handful of lands and a handful of dragons. That's very shocking to everyone. Do I have what I want to do?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know either. Yes, I do actually. So I'm going to play Mana Confluence. I'm going to play the gay Mana Confluence.
Is there any other?
The cooler Mana Confluence.
I disagree. I play the gay Mana
It's
Confluence.
the cooler Mana Confluence.
I'm gonna say, honestly, I've got all of the cards from that layer in a binder. I basically got it and was like, I want the Soul Ring and the Mana Confluence. I don't.
I'm
mean-
right with you.
Yeah.
Mine's in my Jared deck.
So I'm gonna tap double red here to also just demonstrate why Eminence was just a mistake all round. To play a gold span dragon.
Hey.
And then I'm going to tap the Zogoth Triumph for black and pick 1 with a Mana Confluence for white to play Shadrix Silver Quill for Ozon.
That's such a good card.
Yeah.
So I go, ouchies my bones, and go down to 25.
So Shadrix is.
So he's a flying double striker with 2/5. At the beginning of combat on my turn, I may choose 2. Each mode has targeted a different player. Create an Inkling. Draw a card, lose a life, or put 1/1 on all my creatures, basically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move to combat. Lotus, pick a mode.
I'll have
Any of them.
I'll have an inkling, please.
Okay, cool. So you get an Inkling, and I will put +1/+1 counters on all of my creatures. I think if your deck costs 20 quid, then you get some.
I don't know, 15
Great,
quid.
great.
It's $20.
Yeah, if your deck costs 15 quid, you get some favourable.
Stop sucking up to the host.
Hey, that's your job.
No, my job is to make horny comments and get killed brutally for it.
And then I'll swing the gold span dragon at Josh to even things out. We want to make sure the life totals all nice and even, Stevens.
No, absolutely. I
Yeah.
will take 5.
Yes, and then because he attack declaration, I create a treasure token.
Nice.
And I will then pass.
Okay.
I need to get some Infinite tokens, honestly.
They're great.
Yeah, I messaged them on Twitter and they were like, "Hey, get some with some friends. That'll help with the postage." And I was like, "Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, but
Yeah.
it's not ideal."
I mean,
Yeah, that's
shameless
like
sort of plug. I know that my LGS sells them.
Ooh.
Not official. It's just what ones do they sell? They sell the I think it's Dragon Shield or Ultimate Guard version.
strictly worse then.
To be fair, your LGS is probably just as far away from me as somewhere in America as far as like shipping goes. I looked it up because I was thinking, oh, maybe I could come down as a no.
I mean, you could always ask me privately and we could post them.
This is yeah, I get that. But yeah, also yeah, that is me done, by the way.
Right, event hats have drawn. Right.
How big's the Inkling? 2-1.
It's a 2-1 with flying, yes, and it is
Right.
both black and white.
So
So
I'm gonna
it cannot be killed with terror.
right.
Very relevant.
I'm gonna tap the snow-covered swamp. I'm gonna cycle the Baron Moore, draw a card.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a sexy little number. I shall play a snow-covered swamp.
That was a snow-covered swamp with extra steps.
Yeah.
And then I will tap out, play my commander. Play my second commander even. Right.
Probably should be paying attention to what your cards do, Revlar.
It looks like my Inkling literally got flung at a wall and just sort of...
What's the hole for it?
It hit it and went blip, blip, like it slides
Right.
down like a
This
goo.
one's got a
Whenever
blocker.
one or
Red's
more.
got a fat off dragon. Josh,
It's only a
It's
3/6
fine.
with double strike.
Josh, are any of your creatures got a toughness of less than 3?
All of my creatures have a tough. Well, this one is a 3/3, and everything else is 2/2.
No, that's all I need to know. Go to combat. Rain, nothing personal, but I want the Ramirez trigger. I'm going to swing Ramirez at you, and your toughness of that dragon's 5?
It's 6.
Yeah, you can't block Ramirez, then toughness 3 or greater, so you take 2 commander damage.
Okay.
Nothing personal, I just want to be able to bring the Baron Moore. So the Baron Moore comes back from the graveyard to my hand, because I discarded it. That triggers Tormod, because a card left my graveyard, and I get a taps 2/2 zombie token.
Look at all these creature decks and me with my little Inkling.
I have an inkling that you're playing the bud. No, I'm sorry. That was bad.
That was bad. It was funny still, actually.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, let's draw. I can play stuff now. I have a second white source. Right, what's on this board that I don't like?
What are you even playing?
Like all of it, I guess.
What do you mean, what am I playing?
It's alright, you continue your turn, ignore me. I've got the spell table.
What am I playing? Do I want to
play? What do you play?
You just play some budget stuff, so it's like you just kind of durdle in the corner. I'm like, it's
I
fine.
just-
And then you kill everyone, and it's like, hang on.
I don't durdle. I'm gonna pass.
I don't.
Delivery.
Wait, nothing. I do nothing.
I'm going to, on your end step, I'm going to tap this and make a blood token.
Wow,
Bloody
rude.
hell.
Because I.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And it's reduced by 1 for each vampire I control, and I have.
Some
Some.
of Lotus's budget decks have been pretty scary. No, they not their budget. They can't have power. Not
Yeah,
like-
everyone knows money equals good. Wood Elemental, very strong card.
Mind you, I did kill someone on turn 4 with one of my budget decks the other week.
I've died to your budget decks.
Yeah.
The first time I played you, I died. There was a Command Fest I died to in person from your budget deck. That was after I died. I got drowned in rabbits at the draft. As well.
Yeah, I actually drafted
Gosh, I remember
Kadira. I think I
Right,
had 36.
We are have many a vampires, not many a land. I will.
Did you not draw another one?
No, I did not.
I mean, vampires aren't really known for their living off the land, so to speak.
Yeah, they got
That is
trolls for
true.
that.
I'm going to play this rakish air. It says when a vampire. I beg your pardon.
Excuse me.
It says when a vampire I control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1 counter on it. This also makes another vampire, which I haven't drawn yet, so that's just.
So that just makes your vampires bigger.
It makes my vampires bigger if they deal combat damage to a player. Yes, they get a 1/1 counter.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But based on this art, it's it's an in-between job between like working on the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to move to combat. So what have we got over here? That will be these two at rain. I mean, we're just going to swing, aren't we? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So everyone's going to swing because I'm playing vampires. We're going to have a 3/3 and a 2/2 at rain. On attack, Vicious Conquistador is going to make everyone lose a life.
Yep.
And because for some reason I feel like I now have the compulsion to hit Rev with the 3 and Lotus with the 2. Am I doing it right? Is that it? Is Rev die first? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, Rev.
Right. Okay. Cool. So I will do that.
We're playing undead. We should team up.
So
the two creatures you swing at me, I can't get the thing to tell them what they are because the dice.
Yeah, that's okay. So one of them is the sack a creature, give death touch and indestructible. Another one is skulk, so it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power.
Yeah, I'm not blocking that. So
if you're not blocking,
I'll block the other one.
This one here.
The one that I can block. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So in that case, it will be. Is there any other effects before damage?
No.
What's attacking me?
Yeah, I was. What's going after me too?
Attacking you, Lotus, is 2 2/2s.
2 2/2s.
And attacking you, Rev, is 3 2/2s.
Okay. Are any of them just generic tokens?
These 3.
Okay.
Yeah, one of them's generic.
Okay, I will block the generic, the token, the cute vampire. I'll block with Tormod. Both will die.
Yeah, cool.
I'm
going to replace this.
Am I just getting 2 tokens at me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just block a token with an inkling so he can get splatted for real.
Cool.
And I'll take 2.
Right. Fantastic.
We all take. Well, you take 3 in the long run, don't you?
Yeah, I've took the 1 for the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything here will die. Things that do go through get +1 counters.
How big's the Conquistador?
It's now a 3/4.
Okay.
And the vampire cutthroat had skulk, so I'll gain 2 life.
It had lifelink.
What did I say?
You said it's got skulk, so I'll gain 2 life.
Oh my god.
Now that's thinking with portals.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Right.
What
I will
budget deck
pass
you
the
gonna
turn
do,
there.
Ashen?
I will untap, and I will upkeep, and I will do a draw.
I'm hoping I
Ryan
get
must do the
something
roll.
back.
Oh, do I dare? Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just saying I'm going to keep the queue of tokens in rotation.
Do I dare to dream? That's the real question.
Don't know, do you?
Do you?
Do you?
Do you dare to help me draw a card and then I can hit a 4th land?
I mean, like, I definitely could let you draw a card.
So you're gonna hit me anyway, so I might as well. I might as well ask for nothing.
I'm gonna play a. Yeah. Just don't like swing me out with your giant army of vampires, and you can draw a card on your next turn.
You're getting incredibly difficult to attack, so.
Yeah, it's an easy deal to make. I'm gonna play a Blood Crypt. I've got to represent, and that goes. Ow, my bones again. Ow. And then I'm gonna add Wooburg to my mana pool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna lose a life there. And then I'm gonna sacrifice my treasure for 2. And then I'm gonna just play the Ur-Dragon.
I'm gonna no escape that.
Oh.
Wow, nice.
And then I, if that spell is countered, exile it, and then I scry one.
Well, you're not exiling it.
Well, no, but you know what I mean.
Good play.
I've
Good play.
got a new one.
You know what? I had my like early push and I had to go for it. I will then instead move to combat on my turn. Josh, draw a card, lose a life.
Certainly shall.
I will create the blocker. I think extra blocker sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I make an Inkling.
Yep.
And I will crack Lotus for 5 for countering my commander.
Seems fair.
Yeah, that does seem fair. It's an expensive commander.
No, yeah, it's fair. No, it needed doing. Otherwise, I'd have just like gone, oh, I just cheat like multiple things into play and draw millions of cards. So it needed
It's all
doing.
dragons.
But you are getting 5'd.
It's worth
And
it.
and I will just pass there, I guess.
Okay. Right. Cool. So my token on taps. Draw a card. And I play a snow-covered island. Woo. Things are going good. Then I will tap command tower for black. I'm going to play Tortured Existence.
Oh dear, that could get sweaty.
Yeah, and then
Nice.
I will. And then what I'm going to do. Yeah, I better do this first. Tap snow-covered swamp. How do I? What's the best way to do this? Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, tap snow-covered swamp. I'm going to discard and activate Tortured Existence. I'm going to discard Headless Rider to bring Tormod back to my hand. Then I'm immediately going to tap out to replay Tormod.
Yeah.
Love that.
Go to combat. Lotus is open, so I'm going to swing Ramirez at Lotus for 2 commander damage.
Okay. I feel very picked on here.
I'm only doing that because...
Here we go. Justification.
So Ramirez deals combat damage. That brings Headless Rider back to my hand. And because a card left in the graveyard, I get another zombie.
Justification is there.
Oh, my board is looking awful small now.
One or more cards in my graveyard. No, Tormod was in the graveyard the first time. I can do it. Second time. Okay.
Did you? I mean, obviously, like we'll get there. I hope you at least got a land.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I'm sure I'll find out in my own time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will pass the turn, I think.
Okay, I will untap after a successful turn. I will play an island, and I'm just going to tap out to play Elminster.
Yep.
And then I'm going to -3 to exile the top card of my library and create a number of 1/1 blue fairy dragons equal to the mana value.
Subversion draws a land. Yep.
Put a lottery ticket on Rev.
Cool.
Wow.
Roblox.
I'm done.
I mean, after that, so I would be as well.
Oh, it's not like you needed those to defend your cup. Oh.
Just leave him alone, please.
I mean, you are very much not the threat
Schmubs.
right now.
I mean, I'm at the mercy of everybody.
What land was that? Sorry.
That was an ouch my bones.
Ouch my bones, right. Yeah.
Basically playing the same deck. Blood Crypt, Mana Confluence, although the less cool Mana Confluence. Gosh.
The power of having triple sleeve where you got to get your card out of 2 sleeves and it's still sleeved.
Yeah, good thing that's not a flip card.
Yeah, I don't run any in this deck for that exact reason. But my sleeves were just too expensive, so I have to get the sleeves.
I just realised the my Vampire Cutthroat gaining these counters is actively making it worse.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
because of Skulk.
how Skulk works.
Oh.
Right, okay. So here's what we're going to do.
Just pass your turn. Oh, appreciate it.
Oh, cool. Right, I'm going to swing the Vicious Conquistador at Rev. I'm going to swing the Vampire Cutthroat at Lotus. And is that one going to be it? Oh, this good one does have Menace. I'm going to swing the Vampire Socialite at Rev as well. And
Okay.
So we lose
you know
one
what?
regardless.
I'm going to swing the Pretty Vampire at you lot. Rain is going to be left alone for their kindness.
So we take one off the Conquistador trigger anyway.
Oh, apart from that one that Rain, yeah, you'll lose
Yeah.
from the Conquistador.
That's
Okay.
fine.
It's fine.
So it's for you, Rev. It is a 3/3 with Menace and a 3/4 without Menace.
Okay, the Vampire Socialite's the one with Menace, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, in that case, I will block the Conquistador with Tormod, and they should both die. 4-2.
Yep. If that's that block assigned. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
and then I'll take 3 from the Socialite.
How much am I taking? 5.
You will be taking 3. You'll be taking 6.
Wow.
Oof. If you'd ask nicely, they might just move something on your commander. I'm sure you definitely prefer that.
No, I'm quite happy. I'm not.
In this, yeah, not attack.
I'm not.
Commander.
I'm not dead till I hit 0. So.
That is true.
That's some kind of fancy insider knowledge you get from that Judge Academy.
I'm then going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast Cemetery Gatekeeper, which is a 2/1 vampire that says when it ETBs, exile a card from a graveyard. And whenever a player plays a land or casts a spell that shares a same type with the exiled card, Cemetery Gatekeeper deals 2 damage to that player. I'm actually going to exile the No Escape.
Ah,
Oh.
it's a
So-
instant.
Yes.
Looks at hand
So-
in complete fear.
Now, does that effect persist even after the Gatekeeper's dead? Or if it dies, does the effect go away?
I don't know. If only there was a judge I could ask.
No, because that card deals the damage.
Cemetery Gatekeeper does deal the damage, actually. Yes. See, there we go.
Thank you.
Judge.
We have a judge.
Cool. That will be me. I will pass the turn.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm gonna.
Don't attack me, Rain.
We're playing Eminence team up over here.
Team Eminence, exactly. I draw for turn.
Frightening team up of all time.
I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap the Blood Crypt to play a Sense's Divining bottom.
Oof.
Yikes.
I'm gonna play a Stomping Grounds to spin the top. No, come on, show me a land. Oh no! I mean, this is fine.
Team Eminence.
Oh dearie me! The worst thing about doing that is knowing that I'm 3 cards deep and no lands as well. We'll do that, I guess.
I thought
Yeah, you need a fetch.
I thought
You need a
it'd be
fetch.
great for being 3 cards deep.
Oh dearie me. Careful! I was gonna let you have the Shadrix trigger, but if you keep
be
that
good.
up,
I'll be good.
I'm going to tap 2 to summon. I play too much Yu-Gi-Oh. To cast Dragonlord Dramoka. So
You say Yu-Gi-Oh! Old 90s Magic had it as had creatures as summon spells, so you're living it old school.
I mean, they do have summoning sickness.
yeah. Dramoka Dragonlord, for those who aren't in the know, he's a big beefy boy. She's a big beefy boy. Teabin boy. 5/7 flying lifelink, and you can cast things in my turn. Probably should have done those turns the other way around, but you live and learn. I don't know what you're laughing at. I'm gonna move to combat. Revlo, you may have your choice of triggers, but you may not have the counters because I want the +1/+1 counters.
Choose
So
the
what are the
counters.
other triggers?
So
What are the
either
other
you
triggers then?
draw a card and lose a life, or
Yeah.
create a 2/1 flying black and white illusion, I think it is. No, it's just called. It is just an inkling. That is the creature type.
Oh, that is a tough one.
Obviously, I'm allowed to dictate it, but I can choose. But I'm being nice and letting you guys choose. This game's been.
How much is any of this coming at me?
Well, it's unfortunately it's at the beginning of combat, so you just don't know. No, I'm honestly, I'm gonna probably swing at you with just the Goldspan Dragon, but not. It's nothing personal. I just want the treasure.
No, that's fine. It's like me with. Okay, I will. I will take life and draw a card then. In that case.
And I will, as I said, I'll move to combat and I'll swing at you with 5 in the air just to make another treasure.
Yeah, I take 5.
I now have 2 treasures. So I have 2 treasures and the Mana Confluence up and 3 cards in hand. And for all you guys know, I've got like loads of mana or lands to play and loads of lands. Oh wait, no, I don't. Past them.
Team Eminence.
Team Eminence. Team balanced and fair mechanic.
Draw. Handy to have. Right. The board is getting out of control a little bit.
I know, I've got my Planeswalker out and everything.
Yeah, I'm worried because that's it. It worries me, Lotus.
I worry myself.
I mean, last week you were dead by now, so it could be worse.
It could be me.
Hmm?
Not me.
I'm talking to Revelo.
Oh.
He said the board's like terrible, and I was like, well, last week you were dead by now, so it could be worse.
Yeah.
Right. Let's tap a swamp to activate Tortured Existence. Discard and Headless Rider again to bring back Tormod into my hand.
Hey, I've seen this one.
Hey, is there something broken in the Matrix? I've seen this turn.
I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck on a feedback loop. Right. Yeah, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Tap for colorless. Tap 2 more. I'm gonna play Bonsu's Last Reckoning. Destroy all creatures.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Lands I control don't untap during my next untap step, so I kind of lose a turn doing this.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. That sucks.
But yeah.
That sucks chunks.
I'm so happy.
I'm going to put Ramirez into the bin because what I'm going to do next is tap Command Tower for black, and I'm going to reanimate
I just totally spaced out, but I'm going to create a blood token before my things die.
Okay.
Yeah, that checks.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to lose 3 life and reanimate Ramirez, putting him back on the battlefield.
Baller.
Actually, no, I'm going to tap the... Oh, I've already tapped the talisman, doesn't matter.
So you have a blue mana source open, and that's it?
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, then I will... excuse me. I will pass the turn, I think.
Okay, so it looks like I will survive this turn. Woo! Okay, draw.
Should have killed the commander and then board wiped. Keep everything symmetrical. Fair and balanced as all things should be.
So I'm going to +2, which is draw a card and then scry 2. Okay, scry 2. Ooh, that one at top, that one at the bottom. Then I'm going to pay a single blue to cast Serum Visions, which is draw a card and scry 2.
Yeah.
And then... I'm going to do it that way. Do I want to do it that way? Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Then I'm going to pay 3, 4, 5 for Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. And I'm going to...
Budget Super Friends.
This is like $1.
That's what I mean. I meant that as in like, is it like budget Super Friends? Is that
No,
what you're playing?
there's
No, it's just a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence.
Because there are like, because obviously like with modern sensibilities, there are a lot of very cheap planeswalkers.
I
like,
might actually
financially.
I might
budget
build a
super
budget
fans.
one at some point, but
It's all the synergy stuff, all the things that make the payoffs, should I say, not synergies.
yeah.
All the
We might get
payoffs.
lots of good. You might be able to cram lots of cheap proliferate. Don't know.
Yeah, that would probably be the way to do it. Just like oops, all proliferate.
But yeah, I'm gonna return Ramirez back to your hand.
Okay.
No creatures allowed.
No creatures allowed because I have none either. And I will pass the turn.
Cool. On your end step, I will lose a life and crack a blood. The card I will discard is a bit less good than it was last turn. Is Champion of Dusk.
Okay.
Can I see your planeswalker that you just played, the Jace? I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, +1, scry 1, draw a
Oh.
card. -2, return a creature to its owner's hand. -8, get an emblem. Whenever an opponent casts their first spell each turn, counter it.
Oh, I don't like that emblem.
I will play a Bloodstained Maya. See, we can't
Oh.
hit lands.
No,
you have it.
you're overtaking. You're gonna overtake me now. I've looked 3 cards deep. It's not good.
I will play this Drana, Liberator of Malakir. Flying first strike 2/3. When she deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature I control. I'll bring Alucard back. I'll crack the Bloodstained. Am I going to spend the mana this turn? Yes, I am. I'm going to, just for the interest of time, I'm going to cast this Boros Signet with whatever I get off this Bloodstained.
Yeah.
But I will pass for brevity.
Cool. Untap. Draw a mystery card from the top of my deck. Oh my golly gosh, it's that mystery card that I didn't see coming. I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna play Sarkhan the Unbroken.
Oh, we're all doing planeswalkers.
Yeah, well apparently no creatures are allowed, so...
That's the least broken card I've ever seen.
What, mine?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarkhan.
Oh, right.
Fiddle.
Right. Yeah, sorry. That went over my head.
Alright, dragons go over my head.
Woo! I'm gonna +1 them because I need to dig deep into my deck, or I'm gonna just like sit here looking at things that aren't lands for the next million years. And then so basically, it just it's 2 mana and Teamer, 4 loyalty, +1 draw a card, get a mana of any color, -2 make a 4/4 dragon token, and -8 oops vomit my entire deck. So the ultimate stinks basically, but the rest of it is just kind of like durdle value. I'm going to use the 1 mana I've generated. I'll generate pink mana and then use it to spin the top.
You didn't just leak the change from March of the Machines, did you? Were you not getting pink mana even?
I will
I would
tap the Sensei's Divining top. Sorry, Sensei's Divining bottom to draw a card from top of my deck, and then I will play this Verdant Catacombs.
Nice.
Now, sadly, I really don't want to just crack it straight away.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I have to, like...
Top. I mean, lose the bottom.
I'll lose the Sensei's Divining bottom. Then I'll just pass my turn.
Okay.
Your lands don't untap.
Oh, I've only got the 1.
Thankfully, we had a judge on standby to tell us how to read cardboard.
Good call.
A dyslexic judge.
Right.
I mean, they let a dyslexic work in a college teaching kids, so like, apparently we can do anything nowadays, Lotus.
I know.
Let's play the Baron Moor a bit. Comes in tapped anyway, so it's not really an issue.
Oh, I didn't want to feel left out. That's cute.
And I think I'm just passing turn. As
Okay.
the price of cheap board wipe.
I will untap and draw. Okay.
I should go on as I mean to go on. I shouldn't have a thing that tapped out on 6 dice. That's like just asking to not ever get to your ultimate.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna +1 Jace to 4 to scry 1, then draw a card.
There we go. So
I'm
is on
gonna.
5.
I'm gonna
now get to 8.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw that card. Then I'm going to +2 Elementster to draw a card and scry 2. They're gonna go on the bottom. So I have scried 3 times so far without casting an instant or sorcery. So I'm gonna pay 3 blue to cast Interpret the Signs.
Okay. What do the signs tell you?
Scry 3, then reveal the top card of your library and draw cards equal to its converted mana cost.
Okay.
So
What's the converted mana cost?
it's the CMC.
What's the CMC? I only know about mana value.
Fair.
You won't get that at Wolverhampton.
Draw
Take your
card.
word for it.
Oh, let's
No,
put.
trust me, Wolverhampton is boring. There is nothing there.
Right, so I've put them there. I'm going to reveal Prosnetic Sphinx, which is a 5 cost.
So powerful, I can't even read it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. It's just a beam of glare.
So 1,
I reveal
2,
this beam of glare
3.
to draw 5.
I don't know why I'm showing you every card I'm drawing. 4.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Okay, so I've drawn.
Yeah, you're legally allowed to show us cards, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah, it's fine. I just didn't want to. Okay. Then, I need some blockers more than anything.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. It's not like there's any creatures on board that can attack.
I mean, there's 2 over that side.
Oh no!
So I'm going to tap 3 to play a bronze walrus. Walrus.
Bronze Woolworths.
Yeah.
Oh,
When it
that's a name
enters,
I've not heard in a long time.
they're
hope
coming
it
back
makes sense.
apparently.
To be fair,
Oh my God.
Woolworths has been coming back for about like half a decade.
Yeah, that's true.
Their pick and mix was amazing.
That was the only thing.
But yeah, their pick and mix was amazing because it was free.
My. That's good. Gosh.
I'm sorry, if you
Pickle
can
mix.
steal pick and mix from Woolworths, you're not a British millennial. I'm just that's the
I
line I
was-
draw in the sand.
I was a dumb kid and I stole when the body shop had these tiny little marbles that dissolved in the bath and I thought they were sweet.
Oh,
It was just
So you were doing Tide Pods like way before everyone.
yeah, way before it was cool.
that one.
Before it was cool.
When the Woolworths when Woolworths enters the battlefield, I scry 2, but it also taps a 1 for any color.
Damn, Wolves really up their game in the time they've been back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put them back in that order, and then I'll go down to hand size.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. So I'm going to discard Castle of Antress, an island, Eyes Everywhere, Bane's Contingency, and Return to Dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. Gonna untap. Draw. Play a Battlefield Forge as land for turn.
Ooh.
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 Ooh, woo.
We're in a race now. We're in a race to not have the least amount of lands.
I know, God, how the turns have tabled.
Snatching the lead from the jaws of victory here.
Right, I'm going to.
I wonder if I can stop the glare.
No. Probably not. I'm gonna kind of just. I mean, like, no matter where you do it, like I have glare somewhere. Where's my glare spot? There we go.
Going to hit Lotus for 2 in the air,
Oh, wow.
and Rev for 1 on the ground.
Yep, I can stop that. I take 1.
I don't want.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Once Drana's done her combat damage, they'll get +1 counters. And then I'm going to innocuously pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw a mystery card from the top of my deck after getting my sequencing wrong and not untapping first. I'm gonna do the Verdict Catacombs, and annoyingly have to kind of sit here with it because do I want the mana or do I want to not go down to 12? That's the real question. I mean, I could just get one of the. I can't believe I'm saying this. Do I just get a basic? I don't even run a full cycle of basics in this deck. I think I run all but islands. I actually think I get a basic, don't I? I'll go get the swamp. So then you have to wait for me to find a swamp. I think this might be the first time in all of my half a decade playing this deck, I don't think I've ever fetched a basic with a fetch. But
No shame in it.
I don't need the extra colours right now, and I also don't want to go down to 12. That's like
So you're gonna be
good.
You're gonna be a basic bitch, are you?
There's
Basically,
nothing wrong
yeah.
being under 15.
Phrasing.
Life. Shouldn't Ravello have taken 2 due to Drana having first strike?
Don't think so.
I'm confused?
Yeah, I don't understand. I shouldn't. First strike doesn't increase the damage you're given. It just means they hit first.
Also, Drana hit you, Lotus. Oh yeah. Deals combat damage to a player. Oh yeah. So I guess with first strike damage go through.
Oh wait, yeah,
and they get a counter.
because first strike damage happens.
Yeah.
That then has. Is that how that works? I understand where you're coming from
Yeah,
now.
Drana does the damage on the first strike step, then the trigger happens, then regular strike happens, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're all like...
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, in that case.
Yeah, well spotted.
It's funny having a judge in a game and how they can
Yeah.
allow you to know about rulings and stuff.
I know. Hey, Shatter Gang. Is that Baz?
I need to go message someone on chat again because I've forgotten when I'm on their stream.
Well, they're in chat now. When's rain on your stream?
I know it's this month. Unless it's not. Maybe
that's you can narrow it down.
yeah. or is it next month? It's coming up.
Every day.
I'm pretty certain we arranged it like last year though, so that's my excuse.
Rain's like, it's this month. Narrator is like, it is the 1st of February.
I'm going to tap 1 to play the top. I'm gonna tap 1 to spin the top because it's real. It is like that right now. Yes.
I can't believe you got invited to go on Baz's stream and you forgot when it was.
I mean, you know, I've got 12,000 followers on Twitter. I'm a very busy person. Okay, I'm not at all. You know, I got like a whole 2 people clamoring to have me on their streams, and they're right here with us right now. I'm going to order like so.
It's the 16th.
I'm going to then +1 Sarkhan, the Unbroken, to add. I'll add blue to my mana pool, and I'll draw a mystery card. Oh my gosh! I'll play Lamp Turn. It's a marsh for bats. Top is fair and balanced, by the way, in case anyone was wondering.
Yes.
Yes.
And then
yeah,
I'm gonna pay 3 manyas. Oh, you are joking. Okay, I'm bad at this game, and because of my inability to count, I'm going to have to take 1 damage, which I didn't have to take because I'm missing a color. And I literally had, I had the colors, and I added any color to my mana pool, so I just did that to myself. But I will play Solemgar, the Drifting Death. And then pass my turn.
Okay.
Is that the one that puts minus counters on anything?
No, it doesn't get minus count. Basically, for those again, for those who are not in the know, it's a 4 Dimir dragon legendary creature with flying and hexproof. They're a 3/7, and whenever a dragon attacks, the defending player's creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn.
Nice.
So basically, and it counts them all. So if I swing 3 dragons at, say, Revelo, then all of their creatures go whoop, 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 and get -3/-3 until end of my turn.
Okay.
Get very small.
Duly noted.
Right. Let's tap. Okay, let's do some stuff. Right, tap Tormod. 1, 2.
We should send lots of dragons at Revelo. We did say at the very beginning Revelo should die first, but it looks like I'm going first.
Truth be told, the whole kill Rev first joke does wear a bit thin after a while.
I mean, I haven't attacked anyone.
Tap
And I have attacked everyone.
I would like to go on record that last session when I killed you first, it was because if I didn't, I would have lost.
No, it's not. To clarify, it's not. I'm not complaining from a tactical point of view. It's just the recurring joke does wear a bit thin, but it's nothing to do with like gameplay or anything like that. It's just a joke. Gets a bit old sometimes. Right, I've got my commanders back out. Handy. Don't think there's much I can do at present.
Yeah, I'm in a funny spell. This deck is like very not playing how it normally plays. I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It's normally like very explosive and stompy, and I've got like a very much a control game going on that this deck normally doesn't do.
Well, I mean, I did counter your commander.
Yeah, that probably was where that began. But also my draws have been like, hey, do you want to just draw all of your control pieces?
Yeah,
And I'm like
no, I had
digging
that.
3 deep a turn. It's like, oh look, more.
Yeah, no, I had that. As issue course. So that Monsters Reckoning is a good board wipe, but you kind of lose a turn as a result. So
Yeah,
Thanks,
I
guys.
would. It's funny. It actually might go in the mirror deck because it's almost like it gets around it because most of my mana sources, well, not most, but a lot of my mana sources will be non-lands.
yeah, that's it. And, ideally, I would have played it off artifacts, so like my land and not tapped any lands. But that's just how it goes sometimes. In hindsight, I should have tapped the Talisman of Dominance to cast it instead and save me.
Oh yeah. When I'm on 13 life and miscalculating that, it's like, don't worry, I've been playing Magic for like nearly 6 years. I'll figure it out eventually.
I'm just gonna have to pass the turn, I think, because there's nothing. I've only got 1 mana floating.
Yeah.
So over to you, Lotus.
I'll untap. I survive another turn.
I don't like that. I wish you didn't.
Okay, so I'm going to play a Plains.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to pay 3 to cast the Introduction to Prophecy, which says scry 2, draw a card. So I'll scry 2.
A theme here.
Yep, I'm going to scry those 2. And I will draw this card. And you just subscribed. Thank you, Ravello. Right, so...
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on you. This board's looking very messy.
No, come on. Someone else subscribe to Lotus. She's only 1 sub now.
So I have scried 2. So I'm going to pay the remaining 4, reduced by 2.
I don't like the sound of that.
To cast Cleansing Nova to destroy all creatures, and I'm not going to tap that. I'm going to tap the Walrus.
Just destroying.
Every time I cast my creatures, literally, you destroy them again.
Yeah, I'm going to destroy all creatures.
It throws me through a rinse every time you call them Tony. I just I don't know. It just doesn't stick in my head. I'm like, who the what?
Oh, see you later, Baz.
Cheers, Baz.
Well, I have. I'm going to pass priority.
Yeah, I have.
Actually, I can. Yeah, sorry. I'll wait for Rain if Rain has
I,
priority.
excuse me, I have priority, so I pass priority.
I'm going to tap Command Tower for blue. I'm going to take one and tap Talisman of Dominance.
Of course, you have Talisman.
Is this
You
thing
just run
dead?
Talisman of Dominance in every single deck, even if it's a color pie break, just because it's
I
called
wish.
Talisman of Dominance.
I wish I felt that confident to be a Dom. Yeah, I'm going to Wizard's Retort the Cleansing Nova.
Okay, that's fine. Well then, instead, I'm going to -3 Elemenster and exile
Land.
the Djinn of the Fountain and make 6 fairies.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that means my Walrus didn't die. So yeah, I make 6 flying dragon fairies.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Silumgar has entered the chat.
I'm not feeling very comfortable right now. I will -2 Jason, put it back in your hand.
You can't. He's got hexproof.
Ah, bugger. Okay, I will +1.
Honestly, judges these days.
I
don't even know how
can't read
hexproof
your
works.
card.
Excuse me, it's clearly just like 3 pixels. How many pixels do you need?
4. Okay, I'll scry one and draw a card then.
It's okay, Rain. She lives too close to London. All that smog and toxic fumes.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Clearly rotted her brain away.
I mean,
As someone from the north, I now hate you.
wow.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I
joking.
think I'm done.
Cool.
In general, or your turn?
Yes.
And
No, don't meet Hookful 1, Baleful.
I'm gonna. In fact, no, I won't. I'm gonna sit happy and chill on my laurels.
I'm
Yeah.
going to cast Stinging Study on my end step and draw 6 cards.
So,
Sorry, not our
Rain,
end step.
I'm sorry. What?
Draw cards equal to the mana value of your commander.
Yeah. Oh, you lose. So
Yeah.
yeah. You're the only person here with that kind of life to spend. So yeah, why not?
Yeah.
so, Rain,
No.
Rain,
Yeah.
right. So,
Okay.
seeing as we're both playing dragons, just mine are, like, cute and small.
Are you trying to say that this isn't? Hang on.
Going to move to my turn.
Yes. Are you trying to say that is not an adorable face?
I didn't say it wasn't adorable face. I said mine was small and cute, not big and cute.
Oh right, yeah, understandable.
So, could you not just swing any sort of minusing things at me?
Ooh. I mean, this economy.
The call of the value, isn't it? That's what it is. It's the call of value.
Well, I guess we'll see. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, how many cards are in your hand actually?
7.
Oh!
Oh, I've only got 7 cards in hand.
Oh no.
I've only got the 3.
I'm playing an unclaimed territory as land for turn, which I really should replace with the. They printed a better one of this, didn't they? And
There's a
Kamigawa,
promo.
yeah.
Kamigawa. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean better as in like a different card, or you mean like a different?
Yeah,
art?
it's a different card. I just
You
can't
run-
remember
then
what it's called.
You run both, surely.
Yeah, that's in fact that's absolutely what I should do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am going to cast.
That one, secluded courtyard.
That's the one. Yeah.
Add one mana
Yeah.
any colour, spend it. I don't run it in this deck, but only because the mana base is very, very, very crowded.
Yeah.
Being 5 colour and all that. Yeah, I have 2 of them as well, like just sat around.
That absolutely makes sense.
If we have any tradage to go on at any time, hit me up.
Okay.
Oh, show. Okay.
Probably like
let
a
me just
quid.
wait.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, that's
Take your
okay.
turn.
That's okay. I'm just making sure I have the right stuff, and I'm trying to tap to lose as little life as possible. On that note, I'm going to cast Sorin Vengeful Bloodlord.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The one that says my stuff has lifelink while it's my turn, which is necessary at this point. So let me think. Oh gosh. Everyone's a lot less attackable now. I think that Drana has to go at you, Rev, because you don't have any flying blockers.
Okay.
And I want the 2. No, I think it'll just be Drana.
How much damage?
It will be 3.
That's 11.
She'll put a counter
Hey, welcome
on
to the 11 Club.
these guys, and I will gain 3 life.
Nice.
I will then -2, Sorin, and return target creature card with CMC 2 from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'll choose Vampire Socialite. When that ETBs, if an opponent lost life this turn, put a +1 counter on each of the vampire I control. So everyone gets a little bit bigger.
Apparently, I can't say walrus.
That's me. I'm going to
I
pass
just
the
say
turn.
woolworths.
I'm going to marsh flats in your end step. Just to
Yeah.
unsufferable. It's regrettable when you have to play it like that, but it was relevant for managed shenanigans, I'm afraid.
No, for sure.
So I'm going to get probably a Triome at this point because it's going to get untapped anyway, and I'm very low on life. I'll get the Ruffian's Tower, but it's the Ruffian's Tower. I refuse to elaborate. And then I'll untap. And then hopefully just like draw some amazing answer to all this.
Always do
Board
with more land.
Pardon?
Could always do with more land.
No, I don't know what I want really.
What you
Some
really,
kind
really
of
want?
like some kind of like and then cut that camera. I mean, I love these Toru sleeves. I'm a big fan of dragons. I like Dragon Maid, but EDH plus triple sleeved equals a pain in the butt to shuffle.
Why would you triple sleeve? I mean, I've double sleeve, but triple sleeve just sounds like more work.
When the sleeves cost like 50 quid.
Yeah, because these sleeves cost 50 quid and came in packs of 60.
Wow.
Like, I messaged the guy and was like, hey, I want these, but I can't afford that. I want them for my Dragon 5-colored commander deck. And the guy, unironically, I swear this is true, went, that's based as F. I'll do you them for 30 each, based purely on the fact that I think that's a cool idea. I was like, okay, draw for turn. Yeah, that's not what I was expecting, but it is cool. I'm gonna +1 Sarkhan. Nobody pay attention to that -7 ultimate, -8 ultimate. Sorry. I'll add white to my mana pool and I'll draw another card.
Okay.
Cool. I will play a Misty Rainforest.
Yes, literally half of that deck sleeves is my decks.
Yeah,
your sleeves are more expensive than my deck.
Alternatively, at the moment you could buy a single copy of Urza Lord High Artificer for those sleeves.
So I need some mannerage. So I've got the one white floating, black, black, red, white.
Oh no! Oh no!
Black here, white here.
It's that big Ikoria spell, isn't it?
Yes, I play Ruinous Ultimatum. Destroy all non-land permanents I don't control.
Oof.
Can you counter that?
Yeah.
I tactically waited for blue players' shields to be down.
Yeah,
Or,
I can't do anything
red?
about that.
No response and tapped out anyway.
I do have a response.
Oh, okay.
Please be a counter spell. They exist in white, right?
They do.
They do. This is not one of them.
Oh.
Is it the black one?
FEP.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Peace
Neat.
out.
Peace out. Adios.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye bye, little fairy dragons.
You know what? And because of how that swung out, I'm not actually going to swing at anyone though, because well, anyone I can swing at. Instead,
Value.
oh yeah. No, I just sit here. I sit here looking pretty.
Okay, I'll untap. Not what I wanted, but
I'll just resolve the Misty Rainforest in my end step, but obviously that's not relevant. And I'm probably just going to get another Triome at this point.
That's fair.
I don't need. In fact,
right.
I'm going to get another basic. You know what basic I'm going to get? The only non-fancy land in this deck, because it's the OG Jumpstart Dragon Mountain.
Right. I'm going to tap 2 to bring out Undead Augur. So whenever it or another zombie I control dies, I draw a card and lose 1 life. Then, with my remaining
Not
5,
here.
with my remaining 5, I'm going to play Gary. If I lose 4 and I gain 12.
No, you don't, because
I'm not here. But
Josh
yeah.
isn't here.
Oh yeah,
So you basically you drain the players with no life and then gain 8.
Solid.
Yeah, that I feel like that plays into Josh's hands more than anyone else.
I'm still surprised with the 4 black pips right there, just out of nowhere. I'm like, that's pretty good.
I was hoping if I hadn't been board wipes, I'd have done this turn anyway, but I would have had 6 black pips.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
and yeah, then I will pass the turn, I think.
Okay, can I do anything? Draw. I'm going to play this Tranquil Quove and gain 1 life, so I'm not the lowest.
You're tied for the lowest.
Yes!
Woo!
2
I missed my Dramoka.
and 3. I'm going to play Prognatic Sphinx. It's a flying 3/5 that I can give it hexproof by discarding a card. And when it attacks,
Yeah, there it is.
scry 3. I got 2 mana left, but I can't do anything with it. So I'm just going to pass.
I am now here. Or am I?
Are you?
Yeah, I am. I just realized I was like, oh, I'll do something on Lotus's end step, but I can't. I'm not here.
You're not there.
Right. Yeah, I'm not here. Right. I'll untap my stuff. I'll drop a 10.
Oh, there you are, Josh. I wonder where you've gone for the last turn.
I'm back.
I hope I didn't miss anything while I was gone. It's just a smouldering crater.
I've also drawn a card, which is good. First of all, I'm going to +2 Sorin. I'm going to hit Sarkhan for 1.
Did I say clove? Oh no. This is my
Probably.
dyslexia right here.
And then I'll gain a life.
And then put.
Right, let me think. Okay, I'm going to drop.
Dabit.
But I'm going to drop this card I drew, this Sanctum Seeker. It says when a vampire I control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life.
I don't like that.
Is that per vampire?
Yes. Right. How's this gonna go down? So, Rev still no flyers.
When you move to combat.
Move to combat.
Yeah, I'm going to Swords to Plowshare that guy because otherwise me and Lotus just basically die.
I thank you, Rain. We should work together.
I have nothing to. Is swords power or toughness?
It's power.
Power. Then I'll gain 3. Cool.
Just give the vampire player more life.
I mean, they were gaining 3 anyway. Just like.
True.
2 at you, Rain, with Menace, and well, actually, it won't be 2 because we now learned with Drowner. It'll be 5 at you in the air, Rev.
I feel picked on.
So it'll be 5 at you in the air, and then it will be.
Your life total
3.
was so much higher than ours.
Was so much higher.
So, yeah, I'll gain 5 life from Drana.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I put a counter on Drana just now? Rev, did I just hit you for 5? I did, so I need to put a counter on Drana. Cool, so I'll gain 5. And I'll gain 3 from the Vampire Socialite. Cool, cool, cool. Do I have anything else I would like to do? I think I will play this Welcoming Vampire.
Oof.
Shouldn't you have 2 tokens as well by now?
This one came in from the graveyard, so I didn't get an Eminence cast.
No, the one that got pathed or sworded.
Oh, that's true. Yes, I should have a vamp from.
I'm assuming it's not a Matrigger.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Cool. So yeah, I should have a 1/1 vamp. And then I'll have another 1/1 from the Vampire Socialite. This second vampire will come in with a 1/1 counter on it because people have lost life this turn.
Theoretically, both should because the other one came in before the attack step and Drana would have done damage.
Yes. Counters.
Whose side are you on?
I'm just being a judge.
Side of fairness. Thank you, Lewis.
I will die
side of
fairly.
I demand that you take that back. You
I
do
will
not
draw a card.
You do not get to say fairness when playing Edgar Markov. That's like the one rule.
Right, that's me. I'm going to pass the turn.
In your end step, I will tap the mountain to spin the top and pray.
Have you got like a blasphemous act or something?
No, I do not.
Oh.
Oh. This is messy. I'm just going to tidy up. It just stopped the Sarkhan ult, which I'll consider a good thing.
Whoa. Everything sucks.
Yeah, vampires.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Adam.
I'm gonna +1. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm gonna -2. In fact, no. Let's see what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna try for the Ur Dragon again.
Damn, I forgot about that.
No, I'm quite happy for that to come down.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Now scared next turn. Very scared.
For life.
I don't know. Commander damage is definitely a thing.
This is yeah, especially in a dragon's deck. True.
Yeah,
I'm going to swing. You got no fly? Do you have any flyers?
I do. I've got a 3/4 welcoming vampire.
Okay, I'll swing Solumgar at you. Trigger here, draw a card, and then I will put this Kindred Discovery into play because
Cool.
that's the level of permanent choices I have right now.
I will take the 3.
Correct, because your creature would have died if you blocked.
Yes, that's true.
I will then play this land for turn that I will not have come in. I'll walk shock it in. I'm not paying a 33.333% of my remaining life. And I'll -2 Sarkhan, because I guess. And then I get to draw a card. Wow. Yeah. I take a 4/4, basically.
Hey, I recognise them.
You remind me what Kindred Discovery does.
Basically, when dragon enters the battlefield or attacks, I get to draw a card.
Nice. Couldn't remember what the Kindreds all did.
Yeah, I hope somebody can do something else, because that's my optimal. I spam tops and did not hit anything I needed.
Mean, if my commanders didn't keep getting destroyed, I might be in a better position to do that.
But yeah, that is me done.
Okay. Right. Draw. Yes, maybe not what I want at this point.
Hmm.
Right. I'll tap 5, bring Ramirez out, and then tap my snow-covered island. I'm going to play Aqueous Form and enchant Ramirez, making him unblockable.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's literally all I can do. I have to pass turn.
Okay, I will untap and draw. I'll play a plains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll recast Eleminster.
He's back.
He is.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Like an itch that just
How-
doesn't get...
How big's your flyers, Josh?
My biggest flyer is Drana, who's 6 power.
Ew.
The welcoming vampire is 3 power.
Rain, do you have a 4/4?
Yes.
Can you just block this flyer for me?
So I have a
Just-
little
just-
tiny little 4/4.
I have a
Which is
3/5.
I mean, I'll do. I mean, if you want me to, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll go
I
to.
don't know why.
It basically when it attacks, I scry 3. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
the 3/5 at you then, Rain.
I'll block with it. No, I'm joking. I'll block with Canna.
Cool. But I'll scry 3. Let's put those on the bottom, and do I need this? No, I'm going to put all of them on the bottom. Okay.
That's promising.
Then I'm going to +2 Eleminster. That's to draw a card, and then scry 2.
The anticipation for what absolutely huge spell's about to get cast is really fun with this deck.
Yeah, I like what it's doing.
So
One of those things as well would be kind of obnoxious if it was like all budget, because it'd be like combo, just I win. But because you've like,
oh, you could definitely put like
restricted
extra
yourself.
turns and stuff in here.
yeah, that's my first thought when I saw it. I was like, this is just gonna be. I chain a bunch of like extra turn spells, and then everyone sits here and watches me play solitaire for 45 minutes.
Yeah, no. Because I've scried 5, they're going to cost 5 left, and then I'll pay 2, and I'm going to cast Emergency Powers.
Okay.
Each player
Okay.
shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards, Because I cast it in my main phase, I can put a permanent card with converted mana cost 7 or less from my hand onto the battlefield.
So how many cards do we draw? And we shuffle in.
Shuffle our hand, graveyard into our library, and everyone draws 7.
I will respond while I've got a card in my hand because I
Okay.
want to use it.
Oh, I just put stuff on top of my deck too.
Don't worry. I'm just going to cast Tear on the Kindred Discovery.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
No, it's not. Wait, so that gets shuffled in though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because of how the stack. Yeah.
So you could draw it again.
Yeah, you could draw it actually. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is 5 mana, and if I get to untap, I don't think I want to spend 5 mana on. If you do other things happen. I think it will be vomit out an army as fast as possible and pray.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself getting to untap.
Emergency powers gets exiled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll put something of CMC 7 or less.
Is it some kind of permanent that says target player's permanents are exiled?
I wish.
Oh Christ! Dropping cards.
Well, thankfully, Josh gets the first chance to play with all the new cards in their hand. That seems like a good place to be right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna just pop in a Talrand Sky Summoner.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing I got.
Nice.
That's the joke.
That was my 7 mana spell. I'll pass after that.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I will untap.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal one card in my hand because it's funny. and it was the last card I drew as well.
That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my god. Right, okay. I will I'll play a mountain as land return. Just counting mana. Okay. Oh, shit.
Oh dear.
Oh,
I have not shuffled my graveyard in. It's hand and graveyard, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah.
All right. I've just played a mountain. How would you like me to do this?
Shuffle it back in.
Yeah, put the mountain back. Put your
No,
hand back in.
just shuffle
Just
it.
the graveyard.
Just
yeah.
shuffle the yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah. I totally forgot. My bad. Because I was just looking at Soren like, aha, what shall I Rihanna? Wait a minute.
Wait a sec, that's not right.
Okay. Cool. Where were we? Can I get a count on flyers?
Just generally or tapped or untapped.
I've
I
got no
guess,
cards.
I guess flying blockers is what I should say.
10-10, 4-4. That's literally my entire board. That's a
Current-
planeswalker. That's an artifact.
Currently none.
Okay.
I'm here either.
Cool. I'm going to try and do this right.
You don't have to.
You could do it wrong.
I'm gonna try and do it right. I didn't even do the emergency powers right, so I don't know what my chances are.
I say we should get judge a disqualification.
I mean, do you really think casting a Talrand off of a emergency powers is doing it right?
Praise be the almighty judge.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Pass. Thanks.
I'm
appreciate
going
it. So I
to-
untap.
Pay 1 and 2 black
Mhm.
for Pact of the Serpent targeting Rain. Draw
Do I-
3 cards and lose 3 life.
Oh, that's very mean. Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Just cast a lightning bolt with extra steps.
And then there's a lightning bolt.
Then, oh, that would be. I've never ever like won a game with just like a cheeky bolt, but that would be amazing. Right.
What was
Next
it that
thing.
someone won?
I've got a full grip of 10 cards. That means I'm winning, right?
Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast an Infernal Grasp targeting the Ur Dragon.
Wow, I'm feeling awfully abused right now.
I'm just using all these new cards I got from Lotus.
Yeah, this is like a real 2-for-1.
Then I'm going to use 3 and a white, and I'm going to cast a Chroma's Will. Choosing
GG.
creatures I control and gain flying vigilance and double strike until the end of the turn.
Okay.
You're gonna leave me alive, yeah?
Yeah, me and you are just going to have a chat like afterwards.
Quiet talk somewhere.
Yeah, so that one I will. So let me think. I need to do stuff now. There's only one flying blocker in its range,
Yep.
right? So if I just use my brain here, and if I put Menace here, Drana would go to first strike, and then be 5 is a set. So yeah, I think what I do is I do. Oh, they're all vigilant as well. Have I done it right this way? I think I do. Does just Drana kill Rev? I think just Drana kills Rev.
I've got 3 life, like,
you-
of course it does.
I'm trying to do my math.
Math is for blockers. Let Rain do the math.
You've got
Yeah.
no flyers either, have you, Lotus?
No.
Okay, cool. So what I think is Drana goes. Yeah, okay. I think Drana at Rev and everything else at Lotus.
Wow. I do have a response.
Yep.
Can I get something out of my box of collections and try and find some? I have no response.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I'm remembering correctly, so we'll do first strike. Well, they've all got double strike actually, haven't they? That's the point. So that's going to be. Oh,
I die on first strike.
Yeah. Yeah, you do because you've just got enough.
Yeah.
Rev, you will take 6 on first strike. Yeah, because then it goes up by 1, and you take 7 on the second.
Is Rain out as well?
Ren, you've got a 3/3 double strike menace, like flying.
I think we're all out.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I think that's the dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dub for vampires.
So, did
What
you
I
want
would've-
to
yeah.
see the secret way that this deck wins?
Absolutely.
Casting an approach for 1 mana.
Oh. So what I was planning to do after I joined is I would have I would have played a Soul Ring. I would have then done Altar of Dementia and Altar of Bowl, and I would have sacked Gary to the Altar of Dementia, then reanimated Gary and tried to loop it a couple of times to get as much life as I could.
Oh, fantastic.
But yeah, no, that's it. Josh does a triple kill.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think just dodging the Ruinous Ultimatum there was just like,
Yeah,
you know,
that was it.
that's the one, isn't it?
Well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG everybody.
That was a good
Yeah.
game.
Do you know what? It's taken nearly 6 years of discourse, but I'm pretty sure that Edgar Markov might be a good card.
I'm not so sure yet. I mean,
No, probably let's leave it. We'll keep deciding.
they might have to print some more vampires to give it some good.
I mean,
Yeah,
it depends
vampires are known for being a very unsupported theme.
Yeah.
Depends what you mean by like good. Like good as in like healthy, fair, balanced, not obnoxious. Good as in like strong, yeah, very strong.
It's bad when it comes from the other Eminence deck as well.
I mean, to be fair, I basically showed up to a Charizard fight with a bunch of grass types because I vomit out an army on turn 1 is very hard to deal with when everything is slow and stompy.
The fact that
We had both ends of the spectrum there, didn't we?
I had you being very aggro, and then I had these two on blue. So
the fact that Josh came back from 2 board wipes says a lot about how strong that deck is.
So I was in a very bad matchup anyway, because control players obviously stop this deck from doing its thing, and then aggro decks just keep the pressure on.
Yeah, even missing 2 land drops as well. Like missed 2 turns worth of lands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Good games, guys.
It was actually.
Good game.
Yeah.
It was a good game. It took like nearly the 2 hours.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So, did everyone want to go round again and let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, I can start off. So yeah, you'll find me at Prince of Bealtown on Twitter, talking about cards and tiny plastic mans. And you'll find me at EDHREC, where I write the series preview review, which talks about all the cool cards that we have missed in the eternal preview season that we find ourselves in. And
yeah, it never ends.
And it never ever ends. That's the trick. And thank you for having me, Lotus. I've had a wonderful time.
Yeah, I hope to get you back sometime. But yeah, we are switching to Mondays now, 7 o'clock Mondays. But yeah, just let me know when you want to come back on.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Rain?
Yeah, no. Stage stick, just a woo, Rain. A woo. On Twitter, similar sort of shtick, ranting and raving about cardboard rectangles of various sizes, usually Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh, and also heavily on the little plastic men, as anyone who follows me knows. I partake in the hobby streak, so I do a daily progress on that, and I do a little bit of YouTubing, but really it's more just an excuse to buy sealed things and then chronicle it and be like, I'm not wasting money, but I haven't done that in a while because I am broke. And that's basically it. Just shit posts and little plastic things and very, very, very bad takes.
Fair.
You can find me on Twitter at Revelo1989 and on various Discords, as I also talk about cardboard most of the time. And while I suck up to every other content creator out there, hoping they'll let me on to bring the moods down and lower the standards. So
yeah, and
I know. I'm sorry. I know you said the joke was old, but just for the record, you did die first.
We all died first. Like,
yes. So technically, yes, we all died first, and you are part of all.
We got to share in the glorious death.
We did.
Yeah. So in an absolute shocker to everyone, Edgar Markov is very.
It's quite a good deck, really.
It's quite a good deck.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even cast him.
No, I know, right?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Playing emergency powers when the threat is next is also a funny play.
Yeah,
no one could have known that was going to draw into an Achrome as well.
Who could have thought giving the player with absolute board dominance 7-free grip is bad?
Yeah, I was hoping. I was hoping for a board wipe or something.
To be honest, what you got rid of was this.
Oh.
That was going to be my next turn.
I was so annoyed. I had like all of the setup. It was all going perfectly, and then I just kept drawing like my. You know, they say like make sure you're running.
You did, and you went through so many cards with the top.
I
as
know.
Well.
I kept digging and digging, and I literally was like land interaction. I was like, where is? But you know, the deck is very much stumpy, and I just couldn't find the creatures.
Well, do you know you can also find Rain on Shattergang EDH?
Yeah.
On the 16th.
The 16th, as they keep forgetting.
February.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that because I genuinely did. I'm gonna have to. What did you say your Twitter was again? I'm gonna have to add you because this was a good game. Eminence Gang. I'm taking second place because Eminence Gang. Don't ask me to elaborate. I will not elaborate any further.
I'm taking second place because I had more life than either of you.
I'm gonna take first place because no one's claimed it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Josh. You unfortunately you're last.
I was. It was lovely being here.
Oh.
Right. I'm gonna go and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, before we're going to end it there anyway. Thanks to everyone that joined us, and thank you to everyone that joined me in this game. It's been
Thank you for
great.
having us, Lotus.
I hope to see most people at Axion for the February event. Come up and see me because I do have an autograph book, which I'm making autograph books. So as you can see, Josh has already signed one, and so has Dingus. So in the end, I'm going to have an autograph book of autograph books.
Oh,
The most amazing idea I've ever heard.
I obviously will not be about, but someday you must keep an autograph book because one day I'll be able to sign an autograph.
We know we'll
book,
see you. We'll see you at one of these events before long, Ren. It'll be awesome.
Even if I have to post you one to sign.
No,
you can do that.
I know, like this time round, it was like, oh, everyone's like Commander Fest, and I was so jealous. But I also was just like, I don't know. I guess still like leftover pandemic brain, where I was like,
I mean, Command Fest is alright. It was just really hot. Like everyone in that room, it was so sweltering.
Are you trying to insinuate that Magic players are sweaty? Like I've never been more offended by something I wholeheartedly agree with.
But I also want to thank to everyone that subbed because I've hit 3 subs today. So thank you, Rivello. Thank you, Ashen. And thank you, Baz.
Alright.
I've just got one left until I hit my first goal, which is amazing. Otherwise, I think that's all from everyone. I'm going to go and get something to eat.
Yes.
Thanks for a good game, everyone. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So we will catch you Monday at 7 o'clock next week. And this will be up on YouTube in a couple of days or so. And brewing budget brew will continue as normal.
I am working on the budget deck. Dingus is sending me a massive chunk of that budget deck I'm working on.
Nice.
I'm taking a leaf out of your book. I built that. I've got it listed. I've got a pile of cards, but I went and was like, it's like 8 quid of the cards, and then it was like 30 quid in postage. I was like, oh. So I'm working on it. When I have a budget deck, you'll have to do a budget deck stream. I think that would be really interesting, where everyone's playing like $50 or less a deck. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if my significant other wants to watch some Supernatural or something. So I'm gonna love and leave you all. It's been a pleasure.
Take care,
Bye. See you later, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.